Everybody, the Bearded Elf coming back at you with another Vlogmas video. Hope you're all doing wonderful. Hope you're getting to spend some time with your family during this time of year. I know we're not quite to Christmas yet, but this is kind of that time when everybody starts getting in the holiday spirit and celebrating and doing all that kind of stuff. So taking part in the Vlogmas this year. Obviously, you know, just got this channel started and everything. Was reading an article the other day where it talked about some new vloggers and stuff doing this last year and having some success with it. So I thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we could come up with. It's an everyday short video, you know, typically to do something with Christmas, but, you know, still keeping with the ideas of the channel, still keeping with you know, what the channel's about and everything. So yeah, so we're doing that this year. This will make episode number 4. The first 3 have been really fun. Been able to share some fun things that we've been doing, been able to share some information and some things that, you know, still line up with the channel itself, and also tie into the Vlogmas Christmas theme stuff. So that's what we're going to do today. I thought, you know, since today is just kind of a cardio day at the gym, we're not doing any weigh-ins or anything like that. You know, not really doing any kind of spectacular recipes for today. We're just going to have some simple eggs and sausage and bacon and stuff for supper, just to kind of have a, you know, an easy, lazy day at the house. It's cool here where we're at, so we're not really doing a whole lot, just kind of staying in. So yeah, we're just going to do that. So I thought, you know, what would be a good idea for a quick little video that kind of ties into, you know, telling a little bit about who we are and what we do and all that. And I thought, you know what, I'll do a top 10 list video. So what I've put together, you know, we don't have cable or anything like that. We stream everything from offline. So I thought I'd do a top 10 list of the top 10 YouTube channels that we watch on a frequent basis. Now, this isn't necessarily in an order of entertainment value or even like, so to speak, how much we enjoy it. This is just the ones that we watch frequently. Every time they get a new video uploaded, we're trying to make sure that we're there to watch it. You know, we've got the Roku device, so we watch a lot of our things on the actual TV. So this is stuff that we generally set as a family and watch together in place of just watching regular TV shows. So with that being said, we're just going to get right into our top 10 YouTube channels that we as a family watch frequently. All right, starting at number 10. Now this one, technically, my family has watched some of this with me, and the reason it's at number 10 is because it's the lowest on that scale of what we all watch together. Because I typically watch these by myself just because, you know, for the kids, all the factual stuff isn't really something that they're very interested in. My wife watches these sometimes with me and whatnot. You know, because we do the keto diet together, we do the intermittent fasting together, we do the weight loss together. So this first one is actually 2 people, and they're equal as far as how frequently we watch. So number 10 is Thomas DeLauer and Dr. Eric Berg. And of course, I'm going to link all their channels in the description of this video and put a little screenshot or whatever with each one. As we go along. So number 10, Thomas DeLauer and Dr. Eric Berg. Equally watch those about the same. Equally get information about keto, about fasting, about that different kind of stuff from both of those channels. So those are coming in at number 10. Number 9 and number 8 are technically, me and my son watch a lot of these together. My wife, when she's busy doing, you know, stuff that she's doing and the girls aren't watching TV or anything, me and my son, if we've got some free time, we'll sit and we'll watch these. So that's why they're higher up on the list. Again, this is not necessarily in order of how well we enjoy these things. This is just frequency and how much it gets played in the house. So coming in at number 9, we've actually got 3 different gamers that all fall under the same category that we watch equally as much. And so I put these kind of in a category of Fortnite gamers. So of those 3, we have Sunday, Craner, and Lachlan. All 3 of those do a lot of streaming on Fortnite, do a lot of live videos, a lot of little goofy things in the playground modes and all that kind of stuff. Silly videos and, you know, how many kills they can get and building stuff and all this kind of stuff. You know, I grew up a gamer. My son's a gamer. I'm not a very good one, but I love it. I have since I was little. My grandma was actually real big into gaming, believe it or not, and she got me interested in gaming. So that was a huge thing that we done together. A lot of memories doing that. She had the very first Atari system, and up until she passed away, I mean, I think she had almost every system up until the PlayStation 3, maybe 2 or 3. I don't remember exactly. But big gamer, got me interested in it, played all kinds of stuff together, RPGs, different things like that. So really had a good time doing that. So we watch a lot of gamer videos. And those 3 are our top 3 Fortnite gamers. And I would say of those 3, Sunday is number 1. That's the one that we watch most often. We've seen almost all of his videos. Hilarious dude, big goofball, really good videos. You know, professional gamers out there, I'm sure, you know, he's not the top of the top as far as professional gamers go. But as far as enjoyment on YouTube, great guy to watch. So we really love watching his stuff. So coming in at number 8 is also another set of gamers, and it's a couple of different guys. But again, we watch them equally as much. And I put these kind of in multi-genre gamers because they do some Fortnite, but they do a lot of other stuff as well. And those 2 guys are Dan TDM and Ali A. Now, Ali A, I've been watching personally for years, back when he started doing his very first Call of Duty videos. I would watch him and Nade Shot and some of those guys like that, and really enjoyed watching his stuff, and have continued to watch him through his Fortnite progression and now back into Black Ops and all of that kind of stuff. And Dan TDM, we've actually only recently discovered, but he's a hilarious guy. I love watching his stuff. Crazy blue hair. He's done all kinds of crazy videos with lots of different games. Even done some cooking stuff, and you know, his house and his wife and all that kind of stuff. He's shown a lot of that, kind of doing some vlogging and stuff along with his gaming. Really fun guy to watch. I love watching him. Great personality. Yeah, so coming in at number 7, we watch a lot of eaters. We watch a lot of competitive eaters, a lot of eating challenges, a lot of stuff like that in the house. Really love watching that kind of stuff. I've always been a huge fan of things like the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. When I was a kid, I actually got to participate in a moon pie eating contest. One of the reasons I'm sitting here chubby and trying to lose weight, but I actually got to participate in a moon pie eating contest when I was a kid and actually won. So, you know, that really started that bug. And like I've mentioned before, always been a big eater myself. So I kind of live vicariously through some of these big eaters. And coming in at number 7, and again, not necessarily ranked in value or entertainment value, but just how frequently we watch. So coming in at number 7 would have to be Mr. Randy Santel himself. Well over 600 food eating competition wins. Great guy to watch, great personality. My wife really likes him because he's the cleanest eater out there. She doesn't like to watch a real messy eater, but really great guy to watch. Love watching his stuff. Atlas and Zeus Promotions. He does the little prayer and flips his hat around. When he does that, he's in beast mode, and it's time to eat. Coming in at number 6 is another eater that I really enjoy. And this guy, I enjoy not just for his eating capabilities. He's got huge capacity. He's got a great personality. But kind of where his story came from as well. He come from a background of eating disorders, anorexia. things like that. And he overcome that, and he's a power lifter, and he's an eater, and just a really inspirational guy and very entertaining. You know, he catches a lot of flack sometimes for the way he edits his videos, but I really love his stuff. And that would be Eric the Electric. So I really enjoy watching Eric the Electric. We all watch him together. He's coming in at number 6. Again, not entertainment value wise, just the frequency wise. And some of these would probably be ranked even higher if they released more videos. Some of these guys only release like 1 or 2 videos a week. So there's not a whole lot there necessarily to watch once you've already binge watched all the old stuff. So coming in at number 5 is one that we've actually just recently found and just recently started watching. My son actually turned us on to him, and we've been doing a lot of binge watching on his stuff, and that's Brave Wilderness. That dude, Coyote Peterson, that dude is nuts. I can tell you right now, I'm just going to go ahead and let you in on a secret. My one irrational fear in life is things that sting. Every time I start a job or do a job where I'm working outside, I tell people going into it, if you get between me and the exit when there's wasps and bees around, I will run over you and not think twice about it. You get all this fat moving, I'm a hard object to stop. I'm getting out of the way, okay? So that's my one irrational fear. This dude goes out into the wilderness and he lets everything and anything bite on him and sting on him. That ain't happening. I ain't doing it. But I love watching his stuff. Very entertaining, very educational. Love watching it. A lot of animals that you wouldn't normally get to see or encounter things. He really gets out there and gets up close and personal with them. So huge fan of his. Huge fan of his. Coyote Peterson, keep up the great work. I know you're probably never going to see this, but I love watching your stuff, man. Number 4, getting back into kind of the meat and potatoes of my channel, Keto Connect. One of the cornerstone channels that have really helped influence my diet, have really helped influence the recipes that we do and the things that we eat on a day-to-day basis. Love watching their channel, love watching their recipes, have gotten a lot of stuff from them. Really enjoy watching, their reviews and things of keto products, their reviews of, like keto bars and keto shakes and things of that nature. A lot of it you don't need. And with all of this, Thomas DeLauer, Dr. Berg, Keto Connect, all of these that deal with the educational side of all of this that we're doing, don't ever take one person as the gospel 100% truth. Do some research. Do some digging. I'm not saying that I agree with every single thing that they do or think. I'm just saying that these are ones that we watch on a frequent basis and enjoy watching. So, don't take this as you've got to do it this way in order to be successful at keto or anything. No, gather information from all kinds of different resources. Look at several different things. None of these are the set in stone gospel reality of anything, okay? Take everything you hear, see, and experience online, especially with a grain of salt, all right? So, that rant over. Number 3, my top 3. This dude, absolutely hilarious. I love watching his stuff. He is my beard goals. He is my vicarious eater. He is a great, great videographer and photographer. I love watching his stuff. I love seeing how he edits things together. I can almost guarantee I have watched every video that he's ever put online. Big fan of his, and that would be Beard Meets Food out of the United Kingdom. He is great. I love watching him. Huge capacity eater. Increasing his speed with every video, and just a really great personality, just really fun to watch. He's not one that my wife likes to watch so much because he gets a lot of food in the beard, and she has a hard time with the gross, the messy eaters, but I really enjoy watching him. Great guy. Really funny. And then my top 2 coming in, and these I really had a hard time picking which was going to be number one and which was going to be number two, because both of them are equally hilarious. Both of them are equally entertaining, but one had more content, so they beat out number two just barely. But number two is the Bell Life. If you haven't heard of these guys, Justin and Trey Bell out of Kentucky, they're a small-ish channel. I think they just surpassed 100,000 views a couple of weeks ago. Oh my gosh, these dudes are hilarious, absolutely hilarious. They started out doing prank videos, and they have evolved into doing challenges, still doing pranks, some eating stuff, some, hot, spicy challenges and that kind of stuff. And just seeing how these two guys interact, I've never seen any two people interact the way that they interact. Great stuff, great content, great channel. They're brothers. They are constantly going at each other. Trey's kind of like the hothead of the family, and Justin, they call him Dum Dum. And believe me when I say it's a nickname well earned. But love watching those guys interact. We really enjoy them. We have probably binge watched every one of their videos as well. Once we found them, it was a non-stop laugh, and it's literally a hilarious, laugh out loud funny. I've stopped watching some of them shows with my belly hurting. I mean, they're great. They're great. And like I said, number one, it really only beat out number two just because of the pure volume of content. Like I said, both are equally hilarious. Number one would have to be Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link. Huge YouTube channel. Probably one of the most internet famous duo you'll run across. Almost everybody out there in YouTube land has heard of them. They have done everything from music videos to commercials to challenges to love watching their Will It videos, eating stuff, just you name it, they've done it. Huge fan base, great quality videos, and just incredibly entertaining to watch. We literally watch them every day. They don't put much out on the weekends. They have a show they do on Saturday called LTAT, Let's Talk About That. We watch that some, and then the podcast, we don't really do too much with podcasts. They release a podcast on Sundays, I think. So we don't really watch them too much on the weekends, but Monday through Friday, you can almost guarantee that at some point during the day, we're all sitting down and we're watching Good Mythical Morning and the follow-up show, Good Mythical More. We typically watch both of them together. So yeah, we absolutely love them. We love all of these guys. Like I said, we don't have cable, so we watch the majority of our TV either on streaming online or, movies. We rent a lot of movies. We do a lot of Redbox. We do a lot of online movie rentals and things like that. And we have a collection still of DVDs and Blu-rays and things that we watch quite often. So yeah, that's my top 10 list of the top 10 YouTube channels that we as a family watch the most often. Like I said, it's not necessarily in order of entertainment value. Maybe once you get down to like the top three, maybe, like I said, if the other two, Beard Meats Food and the Bell Life, if they had daily content, we'd probably watch them just as much as Good Mythical Morning, because absolutely love them. So again, it's not necessarily in order of entertainment value, but just frequency of watch. So if y'all like this top 10 list, if y'all like little stuff like this, me kind of telling a little of the ins and outs of me, the bearded diabetic, and my family and the things that we enjoy, I may put some more of these on here, especially during this Vlogmas period where we're having to do a video every single day. We don't want you to just getting boring with the same old repetitive content. So I may do some things like this. I may do some more recipes. I may do some workout stuff. Obviously, Wednesdays are going to continue to be our weigh-in days. We're going to do some measurements and talk about some of the medical side of things, my history with diabetes, my family history with diabetes, and get into some of that kind of stuff. So I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope that you're liking. I hope that you're subscribing. I hope that you're sharing this with people in your life that you know that are dealing with diabetes, dealing with diet, dealing with, maybe wanting to know more about ketogenic and some things like that. Again, I'm not saying that this is the end all be all. Find what works for you. For me, this is working. For me, my diabetic numbers are coming down. My weight is coming down. I feel better. My body functions better. This is what's winning for me. This is what is successful for me. So, I'm not a PhD expert in diet and exercise. I'm not a PhD expert in day-to-day life. I'm an overweight dad of 3, been married for almost 20 years, that has had some life experiences and is just sharing that. Just sharing my experience, just sharing my thoughts, just sharing my ideas on all of this. And if you don't mind watching somebody do that, then please like, share, and subscribe these videos. Help me grow this channel and help keep me accountable and keep pushing me into the future. I love you guys, and we'll see you next video.
Yeah.